Well, the most important reason Sean is here today is to receive an award that is very important for us, and in the name of someone who is very important and dear to us. So, Önder Cırık was one of the founding members of KuzeyDoga in 2007, and one of its first employees. He started working with us even before we were founded, and he was an amazing guy, as you will see, that we sadly lost during the 2023 earthquake in Adıyaman. So he loved Kars and Eastern Anatolia so much.
I normally don't have a problem talking. Thank you, everybody, for this award. It means a lot to me. This world is challenging. This world can be hard. This world has ups and downs. We all stumble. We all mess up. Önder was someone who. He looked like a little hobbit. He was like a little short hobbit with a big belly and a chin that sticks out like this, man. And he was always ready for everything. Very generous spirit, very sweet soul. And I was telling some people over the last few days some various stories, but you saw a lot of that. I brought a couple pictures because I should have known that you guys would have had a multimedia presentation. But I brought a couple pictures to pass around just to share stuff, but it was very sad, in 23 when this happened. And when it first happened, Sean was reaching out to me and saying we can't quite reach him, and there was some hope initially that maybe he survived and his cell signal was still live for a bit, but then it became very clear that unfortunately he and other folks attempted to escape. After the first shaking, it seems like they tried to get away and then passed away in the stairwell trying to get out. But that's totally Önder. He would never have given up if something was weird. He would let's get out of here, man. But he was also, let's get together, man. And so the very first trips, I did not know Önder, but very quickly after the second or third trip, whatever, he was here, and then in Emra as well, and absolutely cement on the work. My work here was never about doing papers or anything like that. It was all about trying to build capacity here in Turkey for conservation, and Önder was central to that. He was very gregarious. He would find people, students all over the place, and come help and come for 2 weeks and learn from Dr. Anderson how to count the plants and all this and that, and sometimes we'd come back and there'd be people there, and sometimes we'd come back, there'd be more people there. So it's interesting. But that was Önder. He was very gregarious, he was very generous, he was very loving and welcoming. And always curious as well. And when I would ask him to do the craziest things, no problem. As Sean's saying, build exclosures, no problem. Well, they're going to get cut in. Let's have a guard and all this and that. Let's do a restoration. No problem. Here's the excavator. You want to do it tomorrow? And I was like, wait, tomorrow? Don't we need a permit? Let's do it. And really wonderful. And one of the funniest stories that Sean, I think, has probably told some of you was several of those pictures are mine around Lake Kuzey. And we were very curious about documenting the hydrology in the first few years and just understanding how big does the lake get, how big does it shrink, and so I got this very fancy computer that is supposed to go through hurricanes and very strong when the power goes out and it's raining and the line workers have it. We have that. So I got this very expensive, way too expensive computer that was waterproof. And we had a GPS, a very, very sensitive GPS, and you would wear it in a hat. You would stick on a hat and have it thing.
Alnında yazı geliyor.
Alnında yazı mıdır ya?
Önder Cırık was very key to our, especially early days, the start of KuzeyDoga. The main point of me coming here for all those years was not to write papers or get grants, it was to build capacity. So in addition to the work that we did, it was also many volunteers from university students. And Önder was key in helping us find students, bring students, and really create that connection. And anybody that does that is good, but he did it with joy and fun as well. And always ruddy cheeks, big belly, and and that joy spread to everybody. So everybody had fun. Even when we're angry or having disappointment, he always, hey man, and everybody laughs. The work that we do, we usually do not get paid much money. We usually do not get well known. And it's important to have a fire inside, and Önder had a very strong fire. So I miss my friend. I appreciate this award. Thank you for this award. The best way we can honor him is if you all smile and help one another and give some thoughts to our nature that is in such need of protecting here in Turkey and everywhere.
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkür.